Thanks, Trade Coffee, for sponsoring this video. I did a week of going to bed at 7 p.m.
Yeah, why? Why did you do such a thing?
Yeah, why? Why would I do such a thing? Well, 3 reasons. 1, I'm an idiot. 2, you guys like to see me try to do stuff. And 3, I'm a terrible sleeper. Now, lately I don't have a problem falling asleep, but I wake up in the middle of the night multiple times, and I'm up for hours, and then I fall back asleep for a teeny tiny bit, and then my daughter comes in and wakes me up and says, Dad, put a shirt on. Dad, put a shirt on. And then she goes and picks up a shirt. It's adorable, but I have to get up then, and I don't have enough sleep. I've been having terrible sleep way back since I was 1 or 0, probably. Back then, it was my parents trying to get me to get better sleep.
Yes.
Was I a good sleeper when I was a kid?
No.
And after they failed, they handed off the responsibility to me. And I have tried. You've seen me. That sleep position video was a failure. Meditation, that helped actually. Walking every day kinda helped. Intermittent fasting kinda helped. I did a better job going to bed earlier when I was intermittent fasting. I wasn't consuming things after 7, so I'm like, what's the point of being up? But they only helped kinda. I don't want kinda. I wanna blow my mind up, which is why I have several other challenges coming up to address this issue after this one. Like quitting alcohol, trying yoga, and maybe journaling. But for this one, I decided to tackle one of the things on the list for good sleep from the Mayo Clinic. Here's the whole list, just so we can discuss the things I'm already doing. Tips for better sleep. 1, pay attention to what you eat and drink. You shouldn't go to bed too hungry or too full. I'm mostly pretty good at this. Intermittent fasting really helped because I didn't eat all that crap. I'm glad I stopped eating crap. That's not sanitary. 2, create a restful environment. We don't have a TV in our bedroom. We have blackout curtains. I mostly don't use a phone in bed. I use a fan for white noise, but I have to resist the urge to sing the old Transformers theme song. Transformers, robots in disguise. Older millennials and young Gen Xers know what I'm talking about. Even just got a weighted blanket, and it's great. It's like a heavy ghost enveloping your soul as you sleep, which sounds terrible. It's like a good ghost, like Casper or Patrick Swayze. Yeah, but Patrick Swayze's bod would be distracting. You get what I mean. Anyway, this is mostly about helping me fall asleep, which I think works. It doesn't really address the problem of the middle of the night wakey-wakeys, though. 3, limit daytime naps. Yeah, I've been known to be a little bit of a nap romancer from time to time, but I've been limiting it these days, but I'm still not noticing an improvement. 4, include physical activity in your daily routine. I go for runs nearly every day, especially to the bathroom when I have the runs. 5, manage worries. This one's a problem. I'm especially worried about stuff when I'm in the middle of a big project, which these days is all the time. Even what I'm shooting right now. Later on, I'll probably be in bed thinking, should I include that scene where I show me worrying in bed thinking? Should I include that scene where I show me worrying in bed thinking? Should I include that scene where I show me worrying in bed thinking? Anyway, meditation sometimes helps, and maybe journaling will help. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Moving on. 6, stick to a sleep schedule. That's the one I'm working on right now. So go to bed and get up at the exact same time every day. My hope was that 7 p.m. would hijack my brain into wanting to go to bed earlier, and then maybe after this I would go to bed at a more reasonable time, like 9 or 10. And you know what? I thought this was gonna go pretty good. Let's see what China thought was gonna happen.
Here's what I think is gonna happen. You go to bed at 7. I will not see you again the rest of the night, which is sad for me. Very sad for you. 9:30. I'll be like, time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And it will wake you up because it would be very annoying.
Maybe don't do the dirt.
I mean, don't get in a relationship with someone if you just want to change who they are. Thus, your life is ruined, my life is ruined, everybody's life is ruined. Because maybe this is the key.
Maybe it is, except that I love watching stuff at night.
I don't think you get to.
I guess I just watch my dreams.
What are you dreaming about?
Watchmen, The Good Place, Rick and Morty. My beautiful wife.
Well, that's great.
It is great. So, before we begin showing you the adventure, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Trade Coffee. I have about 2 cups of coffee a day, and I have them before noon. And I've quit coffee before, and nothing really changed except for a new sadness for lack of coffee. So, coffee doesn't affect my sleep. You know what does affect my sleep, though? Frustration for the limited selection at the grocery store. Ah! Seriously, our local grocery store coffee brands are and I don't like them as much, and they may need to work on their branding because they don't really sound very good. With Trade, you can discover new coffees from the nation's top roaster. Trade matches you to your own personal selection of coffee and conveniently delivers it to you. You'll get 30% off your first bag if you're one of the first 100 people to click the link down there. Free shipping included. Dad, out of my shot. Just take the quiz and the promotion will automatically apply. It's not that hard of a quiz, guys. Step 1, answer questions about coffee you like and trade will curate matches. Step 2, choose your delivery frequency and coffee will appear at your doorstep fresh from the roaster. Step 3, rate your coffee so that trade can keep delivering that sweet, sweet, or robust, or floral with blackberry notes coffee that you like. Dad?
Just wanted to be included.
Remember, link down there, be one of the first of the 100. Now then, it is time to show you the 7 p.m. adventure.
Now that it's happening, it seems ridiculous. Oh boy. The night is ending too soon. Like, I want to do things. I want to watch something on TV, read something, play a video game. But no, I'm going to go lay down in bed.
Honestly, now, I actually am kind of tired. Makes me feel like an old man, which I am. Self-actualization.
Not good, you guys. I fell asleep right away, which I was not expecting to happen. And I slept for 2 hours, and I thought, this is great. I am going to sleep and then get up early, and it's going to be... Nope. Then I was up. So I was just laying in bed for 4 hours. That's not actually that out of the ordinary for me. And then I fell back asleep until about 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. I was in bed for 13 hours, and I slept for about 7 hours. Not efficient.
I'm tired again tonight. Like stuff that I would normally do at this time. Watch a TV show with my wife. Kind of sucks to miss out on stuff like that. That's what I said I was going to do, so let's do it. Last night was kind of amazing. I was in bed like 11 hours and I slept almost 9. That's the first time I've gotten that much sleep in probably years, which was awesome. But if you recall, I didn't really want to go to bed. And tonight, I've been working on a video all day and I want to hang out with my wife. It's the time that's allotted to me in my day where I just feel free. I feel no obligation. And I'm denying myself that. Out of all the challenges, this is the one where I feel the most temptation to cheat. Love you, bye. Pretty similar to the first night. About 7 hours of sleep, and I was in bed for like 12. I will say though that like during the day, like I have more energy.
Fell asleep for a while, was up for a while, fell asleep again. This time though, longest amount of sleep total in a long time. But I was in bed for a long time.
The days seem very short right now. Because it is, I'm in bed longer.
Last night, I cheated. This is the first time I've ever cheated on one of these challenges. Because I was working all day on a video, and I wanted time just to relax with my wife and watch something. We watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and it was marvelous. And I got like 5.5 hours of sleep. Less sleep. Going to bed early does lead to more sleep, but I'm in bed for like 13 or 14 hours. I can't maintain that. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight either. I think I'm done. I'm quitting. So yeah, we're done. Quitters never win. But winners have to try harder, so in a sense, no one wins. Anyway, it was time to talk to China. China's my wife, not the country of China. I'm not going to talk to 1.4 billion people at a time. I can barely sleep at night. How did all this affect China? Well, I'm sure during the time that I was asleep, she was overwhelmed with incredible sadness. And whoa.
I got a lot done. Clean the basement, clean the kitchen, do all the dishes. So everybody benefited except you.
Yeah, but did it ultimately change my behavior? And am I going to bed at a more reasonable time, like 9 or 10 now every night? Since the going to bed at 7 p.m., I regressed. And I've been staying up even later than I was before.
I just want to solve the problem for you so that you feel better.
Maybe I just need to pick 2 nights a week where I go to bed at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
Nope.
8 p.m. 2 nights a week?
Sure. But you won't do it.
Probably not.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Bye. I know many of you are commenting with possible solutions. Let's make a list of all the things you're commenting. Number 1, take melatonin or magnesium or Ambien or some such drug or something. You know, I just tend to not like taking stuff. I've been thinking about trying melatonin for a while, and I might do that, but I'm gonna see how this no alcohol experiment goes first. 2, get a sleep study. Bro, appreciate the clever way you shortened brother. So hip. I have actually done a sleep study a few years ago for a video I did for the channel The Good Stuff, which I used to work on more than I do these days. A little skewed because I was sick, but it showed that I kind of had lower oxygen levels. During that study, I did actually snore, probably because I was sick, because since then I have recorded my sleep and there were no snores. China says I never snore, but she sleeps like a brick. I don't know, maybe I'll do another one. Dr. Carol, who I interviewed for the vegan video, got a CPAP because he apparently had sleep apnea and he says it changed his life. Don't think I have sleep apnea, but I'll 3, you stress too much about sleep and it's causing you to not sleep. That could be true.
It's just, I don't know how to help you.
I don't know either.
But you sure talk about it a lot.
I do, don't I? Meditation does help me get out of that mindset pretty often. I really don't think it's the only culprit here. 4, biphasic sleep is a thing. Yes, I know, apparently in the oldie times, human beings slept in 2 chunks at night. Maybe. But it's not convenient, and I want to overcome. I'm not willing to accept it yet. 6, something actually amazing that I haven't considered, or just forgot to mention, or just don't want to talk about. 7, sleep restriction therapy. That's something that I came across that I may actually try, which is kind of what the Mayo Clinic was recommending. Have a set amount of time that you're in bed and just get whatever sleep I get for several days until I eventually train myself to sleep all the sleep in that time. I may try that. 8, poor you, so you have less sleep. Quit complaining, dingus. That's fair. 9, quit alcohol. I'm actually in the middle of the month of quitting alcohol right now. So far, I'm still waking up in the middle of the night and I'm on day 4. I know it's gonna take a couple weeks and maybe even a couple months to really take effect. I don't know if I'm gonna do a couple months. We'll find out. The sleep journey continues. Slurny? Okay. Thank you for watching. Remember, be one of the first 100 to click the link for Trade Coffee and you'll get 30% off your first bag, free shipping included. Here's a playlist of my other challenges. YouTube thinks you'll like that video. You can subscribe. My next video is gonna be about, I don't know yet. And I have a Patreon page where you can support me. You can see bloopers like this. Slick to a swiss boo. I post videos every single weekday to talk about life and what I'm working on and stuff. Monthly live stream, scripts and rough drafts and notes. All sorts of extra bullshit. Thank you for watching.